think the thing I was going to explain to you is that you remember Han from the Puggle? You know, the flippy guy?
The flippy guy.
The tattoos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's also your uncle.
Well, that's ruined my day.
Right, let's just try and be as inconspicuous as humanly or tieflingy or air genasi or, you know, possible.
Personally.
Pardon?
Personally possible.
Yeah.
Personally possible.
Some of us are just meant to draw attention.
Okay, so that is a 29.
She is going to put on her meanest face, and she's going to set forth this guttural growl in order to intimidate the cattle into causing like a stampede ruckusy thing.
Gosh, this is
so
chaos.
that we can get
Okay.
sneak through unseen. Morn knows nothing about what scares cows.
Hi!
Hello.
Hi! Welcome back. Episode 22.
Wow.
I don't know about you.
You've been travelling along this path for a long time.
Yeah.
5 days.
It doesn't feel. I mean, obviously, it feels like 6 months.
It feels like months since we left
Somehow.
Daddy's castle.
Yeah. I'm Paul. I'm the DM.
I'm Mo. I'm playing Blue, the human fighter rogue.
Hi, I'm Stephen. I'm playing Rothgon, the sorcerer tiefling.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Tony. I was about to say hi, I'm Oriana. Hi, I'm Tony, and I'm playing Oriana, the tiefling rogue.
Hi, I'm Joy Amy, and I'm playing Carouser Morn, the Dragonborn Paladin, who has met her gods, and her chromatic hound, Gregory McFluffypaws.
And I'm Luke, and I'm playing Flyte, the Air Genasi Blade Singer.
Lovely. We've got some sponsors. Critic UK.
We do.
Who make lots of D&D things. Including the wonderful Glorious Tavern, Salzburg, loads of cool dice, all sorts of wooden things. To do with D&D, not like tables, but
Leather dice bowls as well.
Oh,
I love them.
Or
Check out our unboxing
salad
video.
bowl, if you so fancy. Fruit bowl. Bowl for any knickknacks.
Go back to the unboxing video, which you can see on our YouTube channel.
And you're going to be able to win some of that stuff at some point.
Yeah.
They're great. Go to their website, get 10% off. RTDD10.
RTDD10.
Just 2
Yeah.
Ds, no more than that. More than 2 Ds is uncomfortable.
And there we go.
We also have another
Bye-bye
sponsor.
monetization.
We also have another sponsor, Holly Hammer. Not sponsor, partner.
Partner.
Holly Hammer, who does all the lovely artwork. You can check that out on the screen. If you're looking at us, if you're listening to us, you can go to our socials. You can go to Instagram. You can go to anywhere. Her art is all over the place. And if you want your own artwork, which is terribly exciting.
She's, as of time of this recording, this live stream, so it probably will change by the time it goes out on YouTube. But she opened up 2 slots.
She did.
2 slots. So limited slots. 2 available.
Yes, she's a very busy lady because she is very good at drawing stuff.
Yeah. Take that.
Right, let's roll the damn dice.
Oh, God.
See who's going to recap what we did a week ago.
Ooh. Okay.
Wow, that was again. That was a 20.
I got a
28.
3.
14.
Oh, 11.
19.
8.
Got Emmy.
Oh, the girl with the sandwich.
Nice.
Okay, so last week, this is going to be pretty quick because Oriana and Rothgon were still pretending to be tied up when they'd been able to escape. And Flyte also had managed to escape. And that's when Morn and Blue and Astrid turned up on their nice little ghost carriage. And Rothgon pretty much said, Morn, fuck 'em up. So a fight ensued between our party members and some beefy looking tieflings. They kicked our asses a bit. Poor old Rothgon discovered that because he sassed Mephistopheles, he no longer has a warlock patron, so he is now down to a level 5 sorcerer because he's lost all his warlock levels. Plus, he took damage while in the village of Crab, so now he is subject to the curse of Crab and has a crab claw. Oriana also took damage, but currently it's just like a little stump. Unfortunately, she also drank some water while she was in the City of Gold, so there's a chance she might be slowly turning to gold as well. Astrid put the totem of the Sisters of the Night on the floor and called another sister to come and help out with this fight. She turned up and she's called Maya. Am I doing that right? She's called Maya. And she is going to guide us to the witch people. What are they called?
We're getting to the City of Skars.
She's getting us to the City of Skars.
She's getting us to the City of Skars. They are shining just for me. And then she's going to take Astrid and the ghost cart and go that way.
We're probably
and we're gonna carry
not far away. We're from the Craven's Roost, so I say maybe
yeah.
a couple of a day or two's travel.
We're getting there.
Which is good because we're running out of time.
Have I missed anything important?
Yeah,
Bifron.
sounds good.
Oh, Bifron, mighty Bifron, finally found a statue, and he later dazed back into hell.
Do stuff.
Boom.
And he called me princess.
Oh, God, I can't wait to see how that develops.
I feel like I've locked myself into something really awful, but I'm going to just enjoy it for the moment.
Yeah, I mean, you took us down this path, I'd like to say.
Oh, I know.
When we have the awkward wedding ceremony, that's...
A hell wedding?
So,
Get your planning ready.
yeah, Mayhem took you to a sort of little shack in the middle of nowhere to just lay low, get a night's sleep, so you've all had a long rest.
Woo!
So yeah, I'm a kind DM really sometimes. Although, you know, it's like a computer game where you suddenly come across a load of ammo. It's morning. The sun is rising. It's sort of 6-7 o'clock in the morning. And Mayhem is not in the room, and neither is Astrid. And I'll let you wake up in whatever order you want.
Well, Rothgon is adjusting to life as a low-level sorcerer who's part crustacean. So initially, he's going to do a mage armor on himself, and he's going to do a disguise self again to give himself a scarred, purpley vibe. And then he's going to use a level 3 spell slot to do a sending psychic spell.
Ooh.
Whom to?
He's going to send a message to his mother.
Mummy.
Mumsy. Okay,
Mama,
so
can you hear me?
I've only got 25 words and there's a lot to cover. I'm sorry. Father's path was one of greed. I should have focused on the talents from you. Also found Oriana. And that's that's where he leaves the message to his mum.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and you sort of wait, but you don't immediately get a message
Yeah.
back. Anyone else?
Oh, it's morning time. That was a nice sleep. Wake up, little puppy. Oh, give you belly scratch. Screech, screech, screech. Right, we ready to go?
Blue. Oh.
Sorry. Ariana's going to, when she wakes up, she's going to see if Flyte's awake, because she wants to talk to Flyte about
Sure.
something.
The first thing you see is a massive crab claw.
I mean, she kind of looks at it and goes, I mean, at least it's here now, and I've actually got some sort of gripping capabilities. That's fine. Knew it was coming. Whatever. I'm sure I can use it to my advantage somehow. And she's going to guess. See if Flyte's awake, because I want to. Ariana wants to just talk to Flyte about something.
She is not. She is face down asleep. Just flat face down asleep in a weird way.
Drool all over
Yeah.
the floor.
Oh, to me,
Yeah.
it's Anna at the
I was
beginning of
just going to
Frozen.
say that. Anna at the beginning of Frozen.
Oh, in my head I had Link's daughter all the
Yeah.
way.
Just a flat like planking just down.
Ariana's going to just leave Flyte to wake up on her own then. So she's going to leave it.
Okay. I mean, she's not long after that. As soon as she hears moving about, she's up, and then sweets for breakfast. Done.
You can actually start to get smell. You can smell some nice smells of cooking meat.
Yeah, Blue will have been up sort of pretty early, gathering everything together, making sure her weapons are intact and clean, and will sort of nod to Morn as she heads up the door to see what's cooking.
Just outside is Mayhem and Astrid. They've made a little fire and they're cooking up some sausages.
Oh.
Not all of them, hopefully.
No, if you could leave some uncooked, that would be nice. It's okay if you've already
It's okay.
cooked
I told them. We've got some for you.
Oh, that is very nice of you, Astrid.
So it's good remembering of what that voice was.
That's because it's the voice you do for our daughter.
Oh yes, that's true.
What species is Mayhem?
It's a tiefling.
She's Tiefling.
Oh, she's
Little
Red
red
tiefling.
No, that's Astrid.
Sorry, Mayhem.
Oh, Maya.
Because she had a puddle of water and
Yeah.
trident.
She did, yeah.
She is.
Oh, I just want to double check. The totem, did Astrid pick it up after she planted it?
Let's say she did.
Yeah.
Cool, because if she hadn't, Blue would have definitely
No, I
picked
think
it
Blue
up.
picked it up. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with Blue picking it up. That's
Yes.
fine.
It will be back. That would have been part of her. If she didn't, she would have got it off Astrid during the journey to the shack, and it will be at her belt.
She's a bit of a homebrew,
Okay.
Oh.
but she's an Aquado Mariner.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, she can breathe underwater and on land.
Nice.
Ooh.
Saying she's too beefy to be a trident.
I'll send it
Triton.
to you if
Trident.
you wanted to
Yeah,
turn
I-
up in
I-
fathoms.
I've got room.
Okay.
So she's there. So Blue comes out, and Morn comes out. Grigori's out.
Well, I still want to have a chat with Flyte. Just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I was
And
going to say
Rothgon?
Flight's good.
He's gone outside, and he's just having some breakfast. He's being quite standoffish at the moment. He is stropping still.
Grigori comes over to Rothgon and just starts licking at the claw.
Igrakon just accepts it.
Cool.
So as you're sitting there, you realise there's a whole fresh pile of snow. It's a lovely morning in terms of it's bright, but the snow is now pretty deep. It's up around the sort of the horse is barely clearing it on its skeletal belly, but it obviously doesn't make any impact on the snow because it's a ghost carriage.
Nice.
So Mayhem says we need to keep moving. The sect are pissed at you and what you did to them. They want the Von Riders.
Well,
They think they can get good money for them.
Not like it.
Probably should have mentioned that to Mum.
So
yeah.
you'll need to move fast. You'll need to move in as sneakily as you can. They know that there's a dragonborn travelling with you.
Oh dear.
They know about the ghost cart. These are all things that are quite easy to see here.
Yeah, it does make us quite easily identifiable.
I mean, even the human is not.
Yeah, no, we know. We're aware of that. Yeah, thank you, Mayim. Yeah.
What about me? Am I famous? I'm either famous or a secret weapon at this point, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, well, you're a Von Rider child, so you're kind of famous.
Nice. Done. Famous and a god.
Right. Okay, now that's settled, grab your sausages, get in the cart.
You'll have to cross the bridge in the City of Skars, and you'll just have to try and get across. But there is a way beneath the city, the City of Stone. There's an extensive sewer system. My suggestion is you travel under the city. You might need a map.
Well, maybe there's one in the collection we got from Ewan.
Great, more sewers.
Oh, I do have one actually. I do.
And
Yes.
you can bring Ewan with us. I
Until
thought
he's
we
still
took his
there.
full
mum.
health.
What?
I mean, we told him to fuck off. Did he just
Yeah.
come along with us?
No, you
Nice.
said he came with us until
Yeah.
he got back to full
Oh,
health, and
yeah.
in exchange he'd give us some maps.
That's
Oh,
right.
I
Yeah.
missed that.
That's right.
I just thought we nicked his maps and told him to fuck off.
So he hands you a scroll.
Great.
He says, it's been a bit damaged. So no, he doesn't talk like that. He says, it's been a bit little bit damaged. But it's got the maps there. It's just lost the key. I imagine those skull and crossbones mean don't go that way.
Well, you wrote the map, so surely
Oh
you
no!
know the
I didn't
key.
write all the. I sell. I'm a purveyor of maps as well as a cartographer. I've got to make my money. I did 40 years making a map of a road nobody wants to use.
Surely, most keys to maps are the same. So they'll
You'll
have,
have like a
you'll have one
exactly.
that says, "Oh, there are
Well,
bombs underground
let me-
here. This is a coastal village."
Let me
This
show you
is-
the map.
This is a pathway. This is a road. This is a building. Church. It's normally like a circle with a little cross on it.
Here's the map.
Pub.
There seems to be some symbols.
That's a lot of death-looking symbols.
I think they're tunnels you shouldn't go down. There's some swords. There's a hat. Looks like a wizard hat. There seems to be a bridge.
I had a dead friend who used to have a hat like this.
But I suspect it's not him. Unless he died in the sewers beneath the City of Stone.
No, he's
Depends which time he died.
yes,
Yeah.
he has been several different dead people.
Oh, it might be him then. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? A reunion. Some cogs, a hole, and a scary monster face.
Right. Okay. So that's your map for the sewers underneath the City of Stone.
What is so bad about bridge?
No, you'll have to cross the bridge. The bridge's in the City of Skars.
So we've got to get from we're currently about to get to the City of Skars. So we've got the City of Skars, and then we've got to get through the City of Skars to get to the City of Stone, and this is when we'll be going under the City of Stone through the sewer system. Because apparently the City of Stone. Why can't we walk through the City of Stone? I guess because we're very obvious who we are, and we got to keep incognito. Whilst that's happening, Blue's just kind of scanning through the guidebook.
I assume we're rolling and talking.
Yeah.
Wagon is
I'm going to
rolling.
assume that can we go back to
Oh
the
no,
conversation?
you want your conversation?
Yes.
Yes.
Also, when all this all happened, conversation was over. They've come outside.
You've heard all this.
So I've heard
no
all
problem.
this, so we
Yeah.
don't need to worry about that. Flyte, do you want to just have a little chat for a second? If nothing bad, I just thought it would be best to keep you in the
I've
loop of things.
not used any of them yet.
What?
Nothing? Then go on.
Okay. Right. So obviously, it's been a bit of a weird few months. As you know, being taken from the plug hole for the first time, you find out who your grandfather is, and the fact that I'm also like some weird like heir to something. I kind of just wanted to. One, I wanted to check in with how you are. I feel like you're all right. You seem like you're.
I'm like a god now, so yeah.
Okay, you're all good then. The other thing I wanted to mention to you is obviously you know that Rothgon is your uncle.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rothgon's your uncle. You pick that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just not happy about it.
Well, like, she's gonna make sure Rothgo's far gone away. It's like, yeah, but he's like a weak crab thing now.
Well, I mean, I'm a bit of a crab thing now as well. I mean, I'm not weak, but I'm a bit of a crab thing myself. You know, it's a curse. It'll wear off. I'm sure we'll find someone to fix it. But I think the thing I was going to explain to you is that you remember Lahan from the plug hole. You know, the flippy guy.
The
with all
flippy guy.
The tattoos.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He's also your uncle.
Well, that's ruined my day. It is just morning.
Oh, come on. No, Lahan wasn't that bad. He was pretty good. You saw how we always went on like little, adventures together. He was all right. I know we talk shit about him sometimes, but like he was a good lad. He was good.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I will be okay with it. If you can. If I was to show you a new thing I've got, would you take it off me?
That depends.
On
I mean, it depends what it is.
a bomb.
Oh, okay.
I need to know how to use one.
You don't. Right. Okay. Well, what situation do you think in your head would be okay to use a bomb?
Well, if I need to blow something up.
I mean, that was a.
But I don't know how to use it, and she at this point gets 2 of them out the bag.
2? Oh God! I
But,
thought
like,
you only had 1.
Is it? Do I throw it? Do I press it and she pokes a few bits?
Whoa,
on it?
okay.
Do I light it? Set
Oh.
it on fire?
I
I don't know how to use these,
that
and I've got a bag of them.
you got a bag of them. Oh God! Okay. Well, that
You hear a click.
Ha!
Oh,
The
figured it out.
One that's in the one you've in.
she's gonna grab it. She's gonna run out the door. She's gonna throw it in the opposite direction of where everyone else
Okay,
is.
roll at disadvantage. Unless you're proficient at throwing weapons.
I don't believe I am.
I suppose that would be Marsh. No, it won't be Marshall. I suppose you are proficient. Throw it.
Because she's got
One good hand.
Yeah.
doesn't she throw daggers?
No, I'd say at
Yeah,
disadvantage
she's
because you're freaking out.
At disadvantage. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
What is it? A sleight of hand? Did you say?
No, it's just an attack. Yeah.
A dexterity-based attack. Yeah.
Oh, that's a 16 and a 17. So that both of those are over 20.
Cool, nice. Well, you managed to not hit any of the people who are just outside the door, so that's good. And it blows up.
She's gonna look at everyone else, go, sorry guys, and head back in.
If anyone's noticed, Rothgon's not surprised. We'll pick that up in a second.
I figured that out quick.
Yeah. Okay.
Genius.
Right. So what did you do exactly?
Get the other one.
No.
No.
Don't show me. Tell me. Use your words.
I prodded it there, and then I shook it a little bit, and it clicked.
Okay.
So I figured that out in
Right.
like no time.
Cool. So I think the thing to do is don't do any of those things unless it's really, really, really necessary.
Do you reckon if I lit one and put it in the bag with all the others, it would be a bigger explosion? Imagine that.
Pretend.
Things to learn another day, and she pops it in the bag and zips off.
And Ariana's standing there looking at the spot that Flyte was stood in and just like, oh my God, we're all gonna fucking die.
As Flyte's zipping off, she just feels a claw on her shoulder.
Oh no.
And she just hears a whisper. And this is a fully grown adult Rothgon.
Oh, she's never had it. Because we don't see it when you do it to other people, so she'd
Yeah.
never seen.
And for you concerned, he's literally just behind you. And it's just, I might be a weak crab thing, but I'm always listening. And it disperses. And if you look, there's just normal Rothgon and gives you a wink.
She'll like hug her little bag. It's like,
And Rothgon's aware of the bombs.
Ariana's gonna like just walk out the building, just sort of like slightly like scared, but also just like, oh God, okay, at least we've got something going for us, I suppose. It's
Sis.
bombs that we have, but no one else does.
Sis, you're
Nice.
killing this parenting thing, honestly.
So yeah, I think we're all moving now.
Yeah,
Rolling along.
Blue is gonna have been.
Yeah, read it while you're
Perusing.
driving. Yeah.
So, just checking the tour guide here. So the City of Skars, I think, will be okay getting through, but it's just a wealthy city. But City of Stone, there seems to be yet another fucking curse. Where many of the inhabitants turning partially or completely to stone. It's a strange experience when you lean on a wall only to find the face of one lawn trapped. It is said that basilisks haunt their sewers beneath the city streets, but if they do, none have lived to tell of them.
Great!
good.
So, stoned above and stoned below.
That is aroma, definitely.
So why are you saying that we should go into the?
We've got this. The only way if you want to get to the. This is the route you chose. It's the only way.
We can't possibly walk through the town, through the city.
You can try, but equally likely to be turned to stone.
Can I roll a history check, please?
Yep.
I think.
What are you trying to find out?
So I'm trying to find out whether Morn has, in her past as a soldier, had battle experience against a basilisk.
Okay.
That is an 11.
What do you want? So you've heard of basilisks,
Yes.
and you never fought one, but you know that they potentially can turn you to stone.
If you look at them.
You know not to look in their eyes.
Okay.
Oh, but I've got my mirror on my bow.
So so the basilisk is like big snaky thing, not like your old snaky thing, a bigger snaky thing.
Poor Percy.
I don't think I want to know that about my brother.
No, not that kind of snake. Is you're a funny lady. No, so you do not look. It is like a gorgon. You do not look in its eyes. If your eyes meet, it is not romantic in any way whatsoever. It is going to turn you to stone.
Okay, well I've got my mirror set up on my bow, so in terms of like getting around corners and I don't know, not looking at it directly.
Or just put your claws in front of your face and.
Yeah, but if we need to like get by one.
Well, that is a good point. Yes,
If they
ignore
can't
me.
the
It's a silly
sewers-
idea.
sewers-
Silly idea.
Okay, yeah. Well, it's only rumors, so what the hell?
I have an idea. Oh no, that might not
So
work.
one thing I would say about basilisks is they're not snakes in this world.
Oh, they're kind of
Lizard.
crocodile-y.
Yeah, they're multi-legged lizardy things.
Oh, okay.
Um,
I wasn't thinking Harry Potter. I was just thinking mythologically. I was totally thinking Harry Potter.
We have some wild ideas between what a gorgon is and
Yeah.
a gorgon's
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Traditional gorgon's a Medusa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Okay, so it's not snaky thing. It's like lizardy thing.
darkness. If I was to cast darkness in an area, say on the cart, would it move? Would it move with the cart, or would it have to be stay in the same spot? Because I'm having an idea.
It moves with it, I think.
What does the spell say?
Magical darkness spreads from a point of you choose within a range to fill a 15-foot radius sphere for the duration, which is 10 minutes. Darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light can illuminate it. If the point you choose is an object you are holding, or one that isn't being worn or carried to the darkness. Oh yeah, so yeah, it can move with it. So it's basically if something's not being worn, it's an object.
Cool.
So I have an idea, and I mean, I can only do it once, and it's only going to last 10 minutes. But I could, with the help of Grigori, I could cast darkness on the cart, which means we wouldn't be able to see. But Grigori can use sound and smell to potentially navigate. And it's a bit risky, because obviously we won't be able to see, but they won't be able to see us.
Where are you navigating us? Because Mayim said that we can't get the cart across the bridge going into the City of Skars. It won't fit.
Well,
You can do that on something else.
Yeah, I'll just use it, whatever. Just
Like a
something.
rock.
Like a rock or something.
Sorry to bring up Bifron.
It's alright,
Oh my
it's
God.
alright. We could just cheek something. Grigori might be able to navigate us. I don't know how well that would
Or-
work.
You could cast it on, let's say, somebody's coat, and as long as we all stick closely together.
As long as the object one isn't being worn or
Damn it.
carried. I literally just
or
said
carried.
that 5 minutes ago.
So it couldn't be a rock, because we'd have to carry it.
Yeah. Unless we dragged it along. We tie a rope around something and drag it. That's technically not carried, right?
This is the city coming up.
Morn is having idea. Can I do some kind of saving throw to see whether her idea actually forms, or might be a bit too bright for?
You could do an intelligence saving throw.
Okay, cool. I get +5 to those, and that's a 21. So yeah, so Morn kind of scratches the scales on her head. Could we not use mirror to peek around corners?
Well, that's
And
what I was
if we see there is basilisk, cast darkness on basilisk. If it cannot see us, it cannot turn us to stone, no?
Well, it's a risk. Some creatures can still see through a magical darkness.
No, but it said if they have ability to
We're
see.
not talking dark vision, we're talking magical vision.
Oh.
He's
Like-
got.
Me.
I
So I
thought
can
I
always-
thought you said that you could that negated. Okay, well, you know what?
Do you know what?
Thank
I
you
think-
very much
Yeah.
for coming in and helping us. We're gonna fucking figure this shit out. You're gonna get to the plug hole, take Astrid, And, you know, any other sisters you find, you got to get them to Rana Kane. I don't actually know where she is. Do I know where she is?
You still do, yeah.
Oh,
In the Undercity.
oh yeah, she's in the underside. I keep forgetting.
It's been a really hectic week,
I
to be
know.
fair.
Next week, and Blue is the one who has to remember shit. So Rob Moore has to.
Oh my God, Rana! I'm just writing a post-it. Rana is in the Undercity.
Well,
Yes. Okay, you're gonna get to Rana. She's in the Undercity, and yeah, you can sort of gather any other sisters you find on the way.
so she'll, so Mayhem grabs your hand in a sort of bro handshake, you know, like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
and brings you right into her chest, puts her arm around you, and she says, "Good luck, sister. Remember, don't trust the witches."
And she's gonna pull apart and like just nod, and give her a slap on the back.
Morn's going to give her a massive, inappropriate bear hug. My sister. Big hug.
And Blue,
She's surprisingly uncrushable.
Blue's
More
gonna
than impressed.
kneel down and kind of do the same thing with Astrid, and say, "Thanks for helping us there," and
Good luck, sister. Remember, don't trust the witches.
she's gonna like hold her little shoulder and go, "Thanks," and be good.
Yeah, and they head off. So now you're just outside the city. The city is beautiful, like the City of Gold was, but this is humming with life. There are no curses here, by the seams of it. There's huge, tall buildings, and they sort of, if they were in our world, you'd say they have a sort of Chinese feel and design to them. But the only way into the Astrid and Mayhem have taken a path that heads back towards the mountain, and the only way to is across a huge river between you and the city, and across it is a single bridge, which I would say is about 900 foot long. It's quite wide, and either side of it are buildings, sort of 3-4 story buildings. I say all the way along, but there are gaps where there are no buildings, and you can see the bridge and out across the river. And it is thronging with life. And you can see two of the sect members sort of just chilling at the entrance to the bridge.
Did Oriana reapply her makeup?
Let's say she did. Please.
It's fine. You've been travelling for a couple of hours in the car,
yeah.
so that's fine.
Dear. So now we're walking.
Mm-hmm.
We have to cross the bridge.
So we're gonna do a little skill check to get you across the bridge.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay. There are shops along the bridge, so I know Flyte wanted to buy stuff, but obviously it might
We'll see.
affect whether you're spotted or not.
Okay.
You can't make the same skill check twice.
Okay.
Okay.
Can't make the same skill check as the person before you.
Okay.
And I want more successes than failures, please.
Okay. So you wanted like if we wanted to like hop off the cart and sneak into a shop, that's one of these skill checks.
Yeah.
Is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're not on the cart anymore, are we? The cart's
You're not on the cart.
changed. No.
Cart's
We're
gone.
just walking.
It's just
out
you guys.
onto
You're
this
sort of.
bridge. Okay.
So what do you? Yeah. So should we roll for initiative?
Okay.
Roll the damn dice.
Ooh, hello.
Over 20. Ooh, what did you both get?
23.
22.
So Oriana will be first. And then Blue. Over 15.
Gregory got 18.
Oh, Gregory's next. Over 10. Over 5.
I got 9.
6.
And Morn also got a 6.
Nice.
You're definitely more Dexy than me, mate.
Yeah, she's +5.
Okay. So
+5.
what I'm going to do is describe the
+4.
bit of the bridge you're on, and then each character, then
Okay.
Oriana will do a skill check, see if you can get 10, 50 feet across the bridge. Then the next person will. Okay. So at this end, there is a lot of people crowding in and off the bridge. Mayhem was right. There is no way you'd have got a cart across this bridge. It's so busy. There are horses and that sort of thing. And at this end of the bridge, it looks like there's two bathrooms that are bathrooms that run either side for a good 40 feet of sort of public long drops straight into the river below.
Right. So yeah, just any skill to just try and.
Yeah.
Could I give an investigation a go to see if there's anyone like particularly looking at us and
Go
like
for it.
noticing us? Oh, lovely! It's 21.
Okay, yeah. You see that there's these two tieflings. You can see another couple, probably 30 feet ahead of you. They're not actually looking at you. They just seem to be sort of scanning the crowds.
Cool. Lovely.
You can let the rest of everyone else
Oh
know.
yeah, I'll let everyone else know and just kind of stand a bit more like confidently, as if I'm meant to be there
Okay.
and if I'm allowed to be there.
Okay, Blue.
So no one's looking at them. There's shitloads of people.
Shitloads of people.
And this is like an individual thing.
Well, you can do something that inspires everyone else, or what do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm stealthy, but I don't want to leave them all behind.
Okay, well, you can lead the stealth if you want. If you
Yeah.
wanna...
Can I kind of like engage stealth mode and kind of go around to the others like, okay, we're gonna blend in, we're gonna look confident, we're not gonna draw attention to each other, to ourselves. You guys, as the tieflings, maybe lead the way, and we're your servants and bodyguards, kind of either side, and we're gonna blend in. And,
Okay, do a stealth check for me then.
I have advantage on stealth because of the lovely armor.
No, it's the middle of the day.
Oh, but I have advantage. Doesn't matter on the right. Okay, fine. It's all right. It's 25.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys surprisingly make it across past the toilets, past these two guards, and you can hear sort of the sound of crowd cheering. And the next sort of section of the bridge, there are all sorts of sort of entertainers. There are jugglers, there are acrobats, and they're sort of, the sort of thing you get at any market town, people trying to sort of get people to give them change for their acts. It's fire, breathing, there's all sorts. And we're on to
Grigori. Grigori doesn't have any sets of skills, but that's okay because
he's
Grigori
invisible anyway.
disappears.
Well, let's take Grigori out of this.
Cool.
So Rothcon.
Taking note from Blue, he doesn't make a performance of this. He just speaks. As obnoxious people, you can just hear them no matter where you are around them. Yeah. He's just like, yes, and when we capture the Von Riders, we will reap the benefits by ransoming them back for a deception.
Okay.
Check. So it's 7 plus 7 for my deception, so 14 in total. Obviously, my proficiencies and skills are way down compared to everyone else's. So if I get a softer DC, like a level 5 character DC.
Still so salty about it.
So-
I don't know why.
The two tieflings you passed, they've heard this Von Rider, and they're now scanning. You've passed them, but they're now scanning the crowd where the entertainers are. And it's Flyte.
Okay, so
Well,
she's...
they're sort of looking.
They're not looking at us. Oh, no,
They're
they
just
are.
looking at the crowd. They haven't spotted you yet.
Okay, so she's going to do a sleight of hand to unbuckle her sheath for a rapier and try and just tuck it up inside her coat and then just skip through just acting like a kid. Because without the sword, her clothes are pretty normal. She's not got a backpack, but by that, yeah, she's going to try and unbuckle it, very non-obvious, tuck the rapier up under her coat and then just stroll through like a kid. 16.
You sort of skip through the entertainers. These guys sort of follow in your wake.
Yeah.
People are sort of delighted by this little tiefling child skipping through. They're not noticing you particularly, other than
She's Air Genasi.
Air Genasi.
Yeah.
They are definitely noticing you. But on this bit of the bridge, which is sort of entertainers, you just look like part of the sort of entertainment.
Yeah.
They don't notice the others. So you sort of make it past the entertainers, and the bridge starts to creak and move because you're walking past these huge water wheels, and there's these millstones, and you can see these mills either side of you. There's less people in this bit of the bridge. Morn, what would you like to do?
More would like to use a survival check to speak to Grigori in Draconic and give him instructions.
Okay. Survival.
It's because of what she wants Grigori to do.
Okay, what does she want Grigori to do?
So what she wants Grigori to do is invisible, run back down to the other side of the bridge, and make a big ruckus.
Okay.
To divert the attention of the tieflings away from where they're walking.
I
And then, of course, he could blink back out of existence and come
I
back
love
up.
the idea.
Yeah.
I would say it's probably animal handling.
Animal handling.
At advantage, because obviously it's...
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Cool. Animal handling. I'd forgotten about animal handling.
Doesn't everyone?
Yeah.
Right. Unless you're a druid.
Ooh, that's a 19 plus 2, 21.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, Grigori listens, hears this, disappears off down the bridge. So you're passing these mills. There are barges below where they're unloading cranes full of sort of wheat coming up, flowers going down, and various other things. And you, it starts to thin out at this point, the buildings, and you can now see. You haven't been able to see the river for a good 150 feet, but you can start to see the river. Oriana, what would you like to do?
That's a great question. What else is around in this area? Is there still buildings and stuff?
There's now no buildings. You've just passed
Right.
the mills.
Okay.
So this bit of the bridge is pretty open, and there's less people here because there's not a lot to do. There's people sort of looking over the edge. There's a few people fishing over the edge. But yeah, it's a little bit more exposed.
I think I'm gonna try and do. Oh no, I don't want to do a stealth because I don't want to run off from everybody.
Well, you can sort of lead a stealth. I'm sort of saying we can.
Cool. I'm gonna try and lead a stealth.
Okay.
Try not to step
What
on
does it
blues.
look like? How are you stealthing? What are you?
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna step sort of more in front. We are in front anyway. Just gonna step forward, and I think I don't know. I think maybe kind of gesture to everybody to just sort of be really quieten down a bit, and not if because I know you said you were talking about stuff, so maybe just kind of be guys, let's just try and be as inconspicuous as humanly or tieflingy or Air Genasi-ly or possible.
Personally.
Pardon?
Personally
Yeah.
possible.
Personally possible.
Some of us are just meant to draw attention.
Okay, so that is a 29.
Yeah,
wow,
so
you've even made Morn stealthy.
you people don't seem to notice you at all. You move across this open bit of the bridge. You can see that there are behind you. You can see at least you can see some tieflings up on top of the mills from the sect who are just chilling in the sunshine and somehow do not notice the massive dragon ball.
I'm good at my job.
Actually, I tell you what. As you're walking across, they turn around and then they hear this barking, an almighty ruckus from the other end of the bridge. And you get to carry on as you start to smell the sweet smell of flowers, of fruit, of veg, and you're sort of entering into this again this section of the bridge, which is flower stalls, fruit and veg stalls. It's busier again. There's lots of shouting and selling, and the buildings tower above you, but they're all sort of flowering and sort of flowers draping down from them. It's absolutely gorgeous as you walk through. Blue.
Can I as it gets more crowded, sort of step in front, still maintaining that like bodyguard vibe, maybe hood up to hide the fact that I'm human. And either like athletics or acrobatics kind of dodge between people to sort of get a path through that's as like clear as possible.
Yeah, okay, go acrobatics.
Lovely, that's the one that I've got the highest score in. So that is 29.
Nice.
Point of skill. You weave, dodge, duck through
Dive
these
and
stalls.
dodge.
Through these stalls, past these. I mean, it's quite a riot of colour, so it isn't surprising that they're not necessarily noticing you guys. But sort of the smell of flowers is starting to be overwhelmed by the smell of fish as you sort of pass the flower market, and you're entering a section that is less pleasant. It is. There's live fish tanks either side where you can shoot eels and various types of fish. There's beautifully laid out fish stalls all the way down,
So, and how many people are around?
It's thinning out here.
Okay.
But I mean, we are still talking. It's a busy market, so it's
Exact opposite to what everyone's been doing and everyone's been saying. I've got to lean into what I'm good skills-wise. Rothgon he's just standing up a lot more straight than he normally does.
Okay.
His wings are kind of expanded out a little bit more. Obviously, he's purple, he's covered in scars, he's dressed in a uniform like the Skars tieflings are, and he is just eyeballing absolutely everybody, and if people get too close to him, he will nudge and then give them the dirty look like, why are you nudging into me?
Okay.
So he is saying, leave me the fuck alone, with an intimidation check of acting like the nastiest person on this bridge. 15, that's a +4, I rolled 11.
okay. So I mean, people are a bit like, who the fuck do you think you are? But they're just trying they're just trying to get on with their day, so they don't want to mess. Not really because they're intimidated, more just because what's the point? So they let you continue across the bridge like the Verve. Is it the Verve?
Bridge.
Who's the guy pushing the? It doesn't matter. The music video.
Yes, that's it. I know what you mean.
Is that the Verve? Bittersweet Symphony, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Sorry. Random 90s reference. Okay. Nice. Okay, so Flyte. So the fish, you're still sort of in this area of the fish market at the moment.
Yeah. No. She's going to do an insight as a skill check, and she's just going to read a couple of people behind, so she'll spin around, just walk backwards a few steps, and she's just going to eye up any of the crowd to see if any of them are not doing the best at like a tailing. So if anyone suddenly looks away, or she's trying to read body language to see if someone's tailing the group at this point.
Perception is this?
Insight for reading body language.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
No, 7.
Oh, well, you don't notice anything.
No, yeah, so she spins around, walks backwards a few steps, just sort of looking at the crowd, and then spins back around and carries on walking.
So you start to hear bovine noises, lots of mooing, and for some unknown reason, virtually the middle of the bridge is the cattle market. Paul's only realised this is a dumbass place to put the cattle market, but it's there. I know they bring them by boats. It's fine. They bring them by boats. That's why it can be anywhere on the bridge. They hoist them.
On the bridge.
like
magic in it.
Like the cow in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Oh,
But it's coming up. It's going up.
It's a goat.
Great, that means
It's a goat, but I
there's a
get what you mean.
megalodon here
Yeah.
somewhere.
So it's yes. There's lots of cows in pens, and there's an auction going on. And
So Morn is going to she is going to put on her meanest face, and she's going to set forth this guttural growl in order to intimidate the cattle into causing like a
Or like a stampede.
like a stampede ruckusy thing.
Gosh, this is
so
chaos.
that we can get
Okay.
like
Okay.
can sneak through unseen. Morn knows nothing about what scares cows. So what happens is she makes this guttural kind of growl, and this cow starts making eyes at her, like she's definitely ready to get it on.
Shit, they're cows, so she is ready to go to them.
Yeah,
What did you roll?
2.
Gosh.
I have a +7, but I'm guessing that didn't pass.
One. So yeah, you're passing through this cattle market, and you hear a shout from behind you. And you turn around and you can see that there is 2 tieflings from the sect coming along the bridge, weaving in and out of cows. And what do you want to do about that, Oriana?
I think persuasion might be the best way to go, I suppose.
Okay.
So she's gonna, she's just gonna try and convince them that they're like, they're all good. Yeah, so I'm gonna roll a persuasion and then act out whatever happens.
These aren't the droids you're looking for.
15.
Yeah, okay.
Cool, so that's all.
Successful, yeah.
She's going to put on a voice because she knows the plug-hole accent. What's the problem here then? No, that is the plug-hole accent. What's the problem here then?
We've been looking for a dragonborn. I think that thing mooing at a cow is a dragon.
What sort of dragonborn are you looking for?
We've just been told dragonborn. I haven't seen a dragonborn around here in years, centuries. I would say centuries. We've not seen, and there is one.
I don't think this is. Sorry, I don't think this is the one you're looking for. I mean, should she really look like a danger at all?
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to have to report this, and they walk off back down the bridge to where they come from. Yeah, so you're passing, as the cattle market, you notice, Blue, that past the cows there is very little. There is an open expanse before you get to what looks like a fortress in the middle of the bridge.
Okay. When you say open expanse.
So you've got about 50 foot of bridge that has no buildings on it and
Okay.
very few people.
Okay, can she do either an investigation or perception to see if she can see any, like, guards or anything that's aimed
Yeah?
at
Yeah, go for
the
it.
empty expanse?
Go for
like
it.
anything in the tower ahead?
Yeah?
Which one?
Perception.
12.
You don't see anything.
Okay. Full steam ahead, guys!
Rough gone.
Oh gosh. So we're heading towards the castle now.
Yeah.
What Rothgon is... my skills are so low. So he has gone ahead a bit to the castle, and he is just looking through the fortress to see what would be the quickest way across it.
Okay.
Using a survival check to kind of maneuver
Okay, yeah.
the stones in
Yeah.
the steps in towers and whatever there is. Whew, 21.
Yeah, no, you find a way, you find a fairly simple path through that obviously lots of people use. It isn't particularly guarded. Yeah, you all make it through.
Cool.
Past, and you sort of enter out into a very plush bit of the bridge, which is sort of bars, restaurants, sort of entertainment, but of a much higher brow than the sort of circusy skills you saw. Flyte.
She's getting distracted.
Oh no.
Her investigation check is now going to be mainly trying to find a very fancy looking magic-y type shop.
Okay.
So yeah, she's still trying to, like, I'm not going to stand out, but now yeah, her check's going to be, she's trying to, like, without making it obvious, mooch, jump around different people in the crowd and trying to stand on a tiptoe and look around. That's a 12.
Okay, you do not
See
see
anything
anything.
obvious.
And you can hear footsteps coming through the fortress towards you.
Morn's go.
Yeah.
Morn is going to put her hand on her shield and pray to Selune and Paladine that they just let you pass. And I'm going to use a religion check.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Paladine. That is 19.
Okay. Yeah. And as you are walking along, you come out the other end. It's as if the day has stopped and it is night.
Good old Selune.
And just everyone's stopping and just staring. It looks like it's probably some sort of solar eclipse.
Thank you, Selune. That is very kind.
You get past that, and then there's as you're sort of hurrying along and everyone's looking, directly in front of you is a small temple to one side of the bridge, which clearly, Rothcon can read that it says it's the sect of the Sacred Skars. And Infernal, actually, probably you can read Infernal, can't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oriana?
Yeah. I don't know why I looked down there. Yeah.
Can I read an Infernal? Yeah, I can read an Infernal.
Okay, looks like we're getting closer.
Whose turn is next?
Oriana.
Sorry, there's only so many things I can do. That's very
You can go back to one you've used before.
yeah.
You can't use the one you just used.
Yeah. What did I use? I used persuasion, didn't I? I suppose investigation again, as it's night.
Okay, yeah.
Make sure there isn't, as the light has obviously gone down. Make sure there's nothing ahead that we could like stumble over or fall into or something. So I'm gonna go for that again. 19.
Okay. And yeah, as the sun, it feels like the sun's rising, but it's just that the moon has now passed in front of the sun. That's how this world works now.
Yeah.
Or was it a moon, Luke? If you know what I'm saying.
Somewhere else.
You've managed to get off the other end of the bridge. The city is to your left, but there is a path that heads away from the city. Do you want to run like hell?
When you say a path away from the city...
So it leads north. It's clearly the path that would carry on to the city of...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Blue's gonna say, should we just fucking run for it?
I could do with a run.
So you book it, you make it through. Well done, guys.
Yay!
Successful skill test.
That was so tense.
Yeah.
Silent.
I know.
I love a skill check.
And so you run for probably as far as you want to run, probably a mile or so.
Yeah.
And then you're
just walk.
out of sight of the city and you walk. It's snowy, it's cold, but it's bright sunshine.
Mm-hmm.
You walk on probably till early evening. You spot a sewer grate that looks like probably fits with the map you're holding.
To go under the City of Stones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I should have said City of Stones appears.
Yeah.
The City of Stones actually is a sort of there's big pyramids rising out from the City of Stones and all sorts of statues and Bifron probably spaffed his load early really because there's massive statues.
You've got such a way with words.
Thanks.
Paul. You really paint a picture. And Blue would be using her trusty guidebook, would be and the maps that Ewan provided. We haven't got Ewan anymore, have we?
No,
No,
thank
he's
God.
not.
Yeah, but we have his maps.
Yeah.
You've got his
Yes.
map.
Great.
I know you've got a few other maps that
Yeah.
I've gone scooped up and refused to give back.
Yeah.
the sharks in the river. That's good to know.
Oh, sharks and dicks.
Yeah, man. Okay. Blue is she's kind of gonna bring everyone into a huddle, kind of around the sewer grate.
Oh, I like this team talk.
Okay, guys. We're about to go into a sewer to get through the City of Stones. We all know this. There may be basilisks. There may be other shit we've never even heard of. I say we keep moving, but we stay steady. I've got my bow with my mirrors. Mirrors. To get us around corners, just, basilisks and shit. We can do this.
May I suggest that Poppy goes ahead with you at the front, if you're going, so that he can sniff and hear things. He's very good at this.
Definitely, and I like the darkness idea. So maybe, I don't know, if I just shout darkness.
I mean, I know what you're talking about, so
Yeah.
Well,
Pretty key code word there.
just I can only do it once though,
Okay.
and it lasts 10 minutes, but I can only do it once. I don't know if you can do the same thing.
I
'Cause
can't do darkness, but I can do plenty of other things. I can calm a creature so it's no longer hostile towards us.
That could be
We have
handy.
some surprise animation that could be helpful if we see something really scary. I think if, and in Blue, you'll just see a normal Rothgon appear next to you. And it's like, if you talk to me through that and I'll stay to the back of the group, I can whisper to everybody what's coming up.
Great. Good shout.
oh
guys, this is tactics. I'm a bit.
No,
We're
you're right.
finally doing it. We're learning.
yeah, I feel like I could keep you up to speed with the ammunition thing. Morning Blue. Flyte has some bombs
Yeah, she does.
that she stole from the
She's backing out of this huddle.
And Blue's just gonna grab her by the scruff.
that she stole from the sector when we fought them.
Yeah.
That's why I ran out with the bomb and threw it, because she figured out how to use it.
Also,
Nice.
none of you
sense.
questioned a bomb going off at breakfast.
Yeah, that's because it happened before it happened,
So yeah, we've already spoken about it. We're all good, aren't we? We know what we're doing. Only when necessary.
Are we letting Chaos Child keep bombs?
Yeah.
At this fucking point, why not?
Let's give her the benefit of the doubt, or else she's not going to learn. I think if she proves that she doesn't know what she's doing, then we can take that matter into our own hands. I think at this point we just go where we're going.
Some parents, like, if their kid wants a puppy, they give them a goldfish.
Yeah.
Oriana's given them a lion to see if they can have a puppy.
Yeah.
Psychic Rothgon just says to Blue, he's like, my eye roll is audible, but only Blue can hear that.
Blue will be kind of like just taking really deep breaths, like.
It's all right. Look, I know
And she's gonna lean. She's gonna say, "I trust you as a mother."
Okay, thank you. That means leave somebody.
And she's gonna.
I heard that eye roll.
She's gonna like have Flyte scruff.
Yeah.
And she's gonna say, "Right, we're gonna have a code word."
Okay.
And you're gonna, when I say the code word, you're gonna throw that bomb as far as you can.
You better listen to your auntie
And
Blue.
you and I'm counting on you.
All of them.
No, just one.
Just the one.
Well, you know what? We'll have a code word for one, and we'll have a code word for all of them.
Everything.
How many you got? 5?
5 left.
So just when you shout the number,
Yeah.
that's how many bombs go.
Yeah. So if I shout 1, you throw 1 bomb. If I shout 5,
All of them.
you get to throw all the bombs. I can't imagine. I will say 5,
I don't
but
know. What's the big scary monster face?
I'm
That's the
giving
5
you.
bombs.
You are a part of this team now,
Nice.
and this is a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
Morn has a little concern that she doesn't express, that when Blue shouts "run" at any point, Flyte is going to throw a bomb.
She doesn't express
You
that.
don't express
So,
it. No.
Are you
I
heading
didn't
in?
like that code word. I said when I said it immediately, I was like, that makes
to
that's
that.
not
I
a
wasn't
good
going to say
code word.
anything.
Are you heading into the sewer?
I'm
Yes.
gonna say
Yeah.
throw one.
Throw
Okay.
one.
Where's the
So-
entrance?
It's this one. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, you head in a sort of ground level. You walk through some tunnels, and then it drops. But there's a ladder down.
So how
and
many? We've got one map.
One map.
Who's got it?
Blue. She's at the front.
Whilst you're there with the bow.
True. Whoever's behind her.
Who can see in the
Rothgon's
dark?
at the back because so there is a psychic projection of Rothgon
Okay.
that lasts for 5 minutes, but he will just keep recasting it. There isn't a limit. With Blue at all times.
Okay.
Rothgon is at the back now, and he's the one to communicate to the team what needs to be done.
Okay. Once
You
you've gone down this ladder, it is pitch black. So Rothcon can see.
Mhm.
Oriana can see.
Nope, Flyte can't.
No, Blue can't.
Morn can't.
I guess I'll have the map then.
Yeah, so.
And
Oh,
to the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously I'm going to stand at the front.
What? You just said you're going to have the map.
Yeah, exactly. So I know I'm going to stand at the front. Jesus. Anyway,
guys, we're gonna keep it down.
yes.
Lead
So-
the way, Ariana.
Okay.
You're following the map.
When they get to a corner, Blue will hold the mirror system,
Okay.
so that Oriana can see.
I think, anytime we get to a corner, Ariana's going to like just
Yeah.
tap, hold on the arm.
So it's quite a winding path you're
Mhm.
travelling along, and so because you're taking your time, you're doing it stealthily. You probably travelling for about an hour,
Mhm.
just slowly round these passages until you get Oriana where you actually Oriana, do me a survival check, please.
Also, can I just ask, on this map, where
Mhm.
are we starting? Are we starting on that? Okay.
4.
Yeah. Okay. Who's at the very front?
Blue's just in front of me.
Okay. So Blue, you're walking along.
Yeah.
And you take, you hear this as these darts hit you. You take 8 damage. Oh no, hang on, no, you don't.
What
No,
is
let
it?
me
Is
try
it-
it. Let me try it. Sorry,
Is it like a magical thing, or is it physical?
I'll tell you. Hang on. So that would be a 22 to hit.
Oh my god.
A
We're
15 to
also
hit.
in dark, and I'm 21 at dark.
22, 15, 23, and that's 12. So 2 of them
As
hit.
a reaction, Blue casts shield.
Okay.
And her AC goes up to 26.
Okay, so yes. I'm going to say you get hit by the first one because you did not see it. It is pitch
Okay.
black. You can't see anything.
Okay.
So you take 2 piercing damage.
Okay.
And can you do me a Constitution saving throw,
Oh
please?
no.
Fuck. Okay. That'll be 19.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you managed to pull this
So
dart
where are
out.
we?
I was going to say, yeah, we...
Oh, someone badly failed their survival check.
Oh, okay,
So
sorry.
we don't know where we
You're not
are.
100% sure where you are.
Cool. My assumption as me is about here-ish. But, so...
Yeah.
So, Blue, what do you do?
Blue is going to say, halt. Stop. The people who can see, I just got fucking hit by a dart.
Yeah, I saw that.
Thanks.
I'll be
No
honest,
problem.
I did not see that.
Okay, let's get our shit together.
I am trying, okay?
Rothgon from the back just kind of just like, everyone duck and crawl.
So, Oriana, you can see that, and Rothgon, you can see that you're entering into quite a big cavern. The floor appears to be slabs, but the ceiling is stalactites.
Duck and crawl's not going to work.
But these darts came from somewhere further down the cave.
Blue's got an idea. So when she pulls an arrow,
Mm-hmm.
it like becomes the thing it is before she lets it fly.
Okay, yeah.
Can she ready a fire arrow
and walk along with a readied fire arrow.
And have the light of the fire arrow
Yeah, oh yeah.
help them.
Have none of you got torches in your...
Oh, I've got
No.
that. I can just magically produce light. I've had a week. Rothgon notices what Blue's going to do, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I can still do that one." And then light just appears next to you, and it's a 20-foot radius, and there's 40-foot radius of dim. So 20 foot, everyone can see well for, and the point is going to be on Blue's bow.
And everyone's having a go at me because the dice I rolled in my head didn't do well.
I'm not
No,
100% sure what I can and can't do right now.
I'm not angry. Thank you.
Okay, what are you going to do?
So she can't see where the darts came from.
No.
But there's like stalagmites and stalactites.
Just stalagmites, stalactites hanging down.
Yeah.
The floor looks paved. It is
Okay.
paving slabs or...
Flyte, have you got any cakes left in your bag?
Got sweets.
Just anything I can throw.
Not a bomb though.
Not a bomb.
Oh,
I
you beat me
didn't
to
use the
it.
code word or
She's going to
phrase.
pick out her least favourite sweet. It's
Yeah.
just like a little hard-boiled thing.
And she's gonna like lob it.
Okay, it rattles down the cave.
Does anything happen?
No.
Can Ariana look at... Has Blue moved at all since this happened?
No, she's been like
Can
staying
Ariana
still.
look and see what Blue is standing on?
Sure. Do an investigation check.
Can I assist her in that, given that I am...
No.
15.
15. How you assisting
gonna,
with her
like-
looking?
I'm
Look
gonna-
harder! Look harder! You're
had to
looking really
roll
hard!
to
I'm
look
gonna like
down
pull the
5.
bow. I'll like bring my bow that has like ignited like with light.
But we've got
And, like-
you had it's the same amount of light.
Yeah, fine. Fine.
I got a
I'm trying
15.
to play the game.
Yeah, you got 15. That's cool. So what you can see is that the stone Blue is standing on is marginally lower than all of the other stones.
It's not right. Okay, it's you've stood on a stone, and that's what set that off, or
Great.
wherever it was. So
Huh. So Rothgon's like, well, if everyone just gets tight to the walls, and then he casts Mage Hand to go across the stones and figure out which ones are safe and which ones not. But we're tight to the walls, so any darts that are coming through, aim
Okay, but
central,
what
aren't
happens
they?
if I step off of this? I've stepped on it, but what happens if I step off it and something else happens?
That's not usually how these things work. You've triggered it.
Okay, she's going to say, right, everyone get tight. Everyone get tight. From what direction did the dart
It
hit her?
came down the
Yeah.
cave towards you.
Okay. Everyone tight to the wall, and then she's going to, like, as quickly as she can, like, Dexy motherfucker, just, like, spring off it and, like, go to, like...
Okay, yeah,
the
yeah,
wall.
no, that's fine, yeah. You're
Yeah?
successful, yeah.
Okay.
It's all good.
God, you fill me with so much self-doubt.
And then I'm going to Mage Hand and see which is the safe stone to
Okay.
step on.
So as you do, darts come out of the walls on either side.
For fuck's sake!
I mean, surely after the first one, we're going to say stop.
Yeah, the first one he presses, darts
Yeah.
come from all over the place.
First one
Oh.
is darts all
No,
over.
no, then you hit a couple, nothing,
Okay.
and then you hit another one.
Alright.
Okay, it's unfair that all of you get hit, so I'm going to say, who is furthest along the wall?
What do you mean?
like from wine.
Who's at the
Who's
nearest
at
the
the front?
or who's at the
Who's
back?
at the front now?
Flight's dead middle.
Still Oriana.
Yeah, I would say
Okay,
it's still very
Oriana
much
then.
the same.
Okay,
And
so
Grigori, of course.
Yeah. I mean,
that 20 hits.
Yeah, yeah, it does.
A 25,
Yeah.
an 11.
No. Can I also
a
use
20.
shield?
And yeah,
Oh, wait a second. Let me just double check. I think. Oh yeah, no, I have got it. Sorry, sometimes I get my characters mixed up. Yeah. So that only one of
Just the
them
nat
hits.
20, yeah.
Just the 20. There was a one higher than 20.
Then that
25.
20 will also hit.
Oh.
so 25 hits.
Yeah.
And the nat 20 will hit as well.
In that case, I don't bother using shields.
Okay, fine. So you take 4 points of piercing damage,
Okay. Where's my pen?
and I want 2 Constitution saving throws.
Yeah, no,
Dear.
that's name
Oh dear.
that I can do. Need to find
Can I
some-
ask a question while
Mhm.
it's being rolled? Grigori is Fey.
Right.
Does that give him magical dark vision?
He'd be able to see you.
Ooh, that's good. So I got a 21 and a 13.
And yeah, is that a saving throw?
Yes.
Add 3.
24 and 16.
Cool.
Not lucky. Standing next to
Standing
me.
next to Paladin. Yeah, so now you've worked out that where the darts are coming from,
Mm-hmm.
okay, with the mage hand,
Mm-hmm.
you can slowly make it across.
Yeah, I would have
Okay.
obviously called off Mage Hand at that point as soon as Oriana got hurt. But we can see a path.
Well, you can't see a path, but you now sort of get the system.
We know
But
where the
also,
darts are coming from.
We could follow Grigori through the path
Yeah.
because Grigori
No,
knows
but
where he's going.
Grigori might step on something.
But he's just seen the mage hand touching all the.
No, the
No,
mage
he
hand's-
only did one of them because
Oh,
it hit
I
one.
see.
Yeah,
And
so we
now
know
we got
not to hit
darts.
that one at least.
We don't hit that one.
But we can go that far
Okay.
and not get hit.
So what I'm going to say is, to save us going through, it's a big cave, it's a long way. So I would like you all to do a dex save and all to do a con save.
Don't forget, you're stood next to me.
Oh wait, I rolled two
Christ.
dice at the same time and didn't assign like.
Yeah.
Hang on. Okay.
So I'll do dex saves first.
Um,
Mo,
17.
17.
Dirty 20.
oh, I got a nat 20 for the deck save.
21.
10.
Gory.
Oh, Grigori. 9.
Okay.
No, not 9. 12.
So while you're making it across, some of the stalactites fall from the ceiling, which
Okay.
you weren't expecting. Flyte, you take 10 damage. You don't quite dodge them quick enough. And Grigori takes 6.
I mean, it's pitch black anyway, isn't it?
Well, no,
She
'cause we've
couldn't
got
see.
No,
we've got
Oh, you've got a little bit of
It's like
light.
we
light
can
on my
see.
bow now. then
The rest of you
Constitution.
managed to just don't get the way. Yeah, Constitution more.
8.
Mine is
Yeah.
12.
6.
15.
Oh, good. 5.
And Grigori.
Oh, yeah, Grigori. Oh, that's a cock dice. Grigori has 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So,
We all did really shit.
anyone who rolled less than 15,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
you have 2 piercing damage,
Mhm.
11 poison damage,
Shit.
and the poison effect for the next hour.
You don't.
So that's skills.
We don't.
I don't think so.
Oh, hang on. Constitution saving throw. Did we add 3 onto that?
You can
I
do.
did, yeah.
Oh,
I did.
yeah.
I still
I
got
forgot to
6.
do that.
I wouldn't have saved
8,
me.
9, 10,
It's
11.
not 15, mate.
Oh.
So it was 2 piercing, wasn't it?
2 piercing,
11
poison.
poison, and you have the poison effect, which means you have disadvantage on attacks and ability checks for the next
Course.
hour.
I believe. No, that's disease.
And
not
attacks or
poison.
just ability check saving throws.
No, it's not saving throws. Attacks and ability checks.
Okay.
Saving throws are still fine.
Attacks and ability checks are at
So,
disadvantage.
but you make it across. It's taken you a few hours, but there's now another hour of the poison effect, and yeah, you make it across. Oriana, do you want to do a survival check?
Yes, hopefully it'll. Oh, that's a bit better. That's a 12.
So you work out now that you've this sort of picture of some swords is probably the place you've just
Dark
been.
cave.
And you're heading up towards a bigger cave with a wizard's hat in it.
Right, okay, so I don't really know what this means, but we've got a wizard's hat coming up in that. Where that big cave is,
Yeah.
wizard's hat.
Okay. So, something magical, maybe?
I guess so. Either good or. Whether or not it's good or bad, I've no idea.
Use the bow, see, mirror it.
Yeah. Maybe get rid of light.
How are you going to see?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Well,
Well, hang on,
I
hang
can
on.
guide you.
Yeah, I could see.
Yeah.
I dim light
Get rid
to
of the
nothing.
light.
Yeah, I'm not going to take it off,
Yeah.
but I'm going to dim it to nothing.
Yeah.
And then obviously Oriana can be tight to you.
Yeah. Hello.
Well, it's a good thing we're close, isn't it?
Yeah. And she's gonna hold the bow and with the mirror set up.
Cool.
For you to look at.
Okay, so what you can see is a large cavern.
Yep.
That narrows at one end. Well, sort of you can see various paths going off it, but looking at the map, you can see that you don't want to go down them. But there is a path that you want to go down, and it appears to have it appears to be lined with statues.
Okay. I'm just good. I repeat that information to Blue.
Psychic Rothgon attaches himself to Oriana. And he's
Oh.
like,
The last time we had a room of statues, it was a whole fucking thing.
can you determine, do the statues look,
What?
do they look like they're in despair? Are they in fighting stances? Or is it like a normal statue thing?
Can I do an investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 24.
Oh God, yeah, basilisk.
They look like statues.
Okay, or do they look like scared statues, or are they just people?
They look like someone's carved them. Yeah, they look like sort of soldiers.
Okay. Well, yeah, they don't. I mean, they don't look scared or anything. So they just look like people. They just look like statues, I suppose, like the one that Bifron jumped into.
So it might not be.
I mean, unless these people are really happy to become statues, I don't know. And I will also tell Blue this as well.
And Rothgon will just let Flyte and more know. Statues up ahead look like they could be proper statues.
This is the place with wizard hat.
Yes.
Okay. Rothgon, seeing as you do not have warlock patron anymore, I think maybe I just do a thing, and she sort of like she does like the picture motion with her fingers like that around him, and casts Shield of Faith around Rothgon, which gives him an extra +2 bonus to his AC.
Nice.
So I'm currently AC 20. Everything is stacked.
Nice.
My claw gives me something. I've got mage armor on as well.
Oh,
But I'll take it.
I mean, take it. I mean, yeah. Morn doesn't know all that shit.
I was going to say, yeah, we
Just trying to help a friend.
This must be what Lahan feels like.
So what would you like to do?
I mean, let's just keep tight to the wall.
Why don't I throw something? It's a shame we do not have Bifron. Why don't I throw something and see if something like magic comes out of the walls to hit the thing?
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
Let's give it a go.
She's got another, obviously I left my other javelin behind, but I've got another javelin, because I've got 2 javelins. She's going to take it out, and she's going to lob it down the cabin.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Damn.
Okay.
Okay, so easy does it. Shall we ease around the corner?
Yeah, I'd say prepare anything that you might want to prepare before we go, just in case.
Blue's gonna ready an arrow.
Wait, I am so silly. Morn is going to put out her claws, make a little hum, and do the detect magic.
You detect no magic.
No magic.
As we go around the corner, Rothgon is readying a spell. Those who are close to him, you might feel a little bit more chill. But he hasn't triggered the spell yet.
Mm-hmm.
The trigger of the spell will be seeing something move in a way that's hostile towards us.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, you're crossing this room towards this corridor with statues lining each side.
Okay. Cool.
Now I can see them. What are the facial expressions on the statues?
Deadpan, nothing.
Okay, that's fine. That makes me feel better.
They're all tieflings.
Any recognisable ones? Any famous tieflings?
Not as far as you can tell.
Oh yeah, we're not home now, are we?
Which exit are we aiming for? Can she see? Can they see like the tunnel that they're wanting to go down?
Have you still got light?
Yeah, light. Yeah, so light will be put back on to the bow.
Yeah.
And obviously you can see.
Oh yeah, I've got dark vision anyway.
And second Grigori.
whilst Psychic Wolfgon can't see, obviously, how is your survival?
My survival is a +2, so it's not amazing.
So mine at this is a +4, but obviously I'm a Psychic Protection, so I can't really... I just wonder if I can give you like a help in a way, but I can't really see anything.
So Loriana knows that the passage you want to go down is this one that's lined with statues.
Cool.
It's the one that's lined with statues.
Okay.
There's a little turning off at the... Oh, no, wait. Can I see this far or on the map?
You can see the map.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. There is a turning off on the... so you get around the corner, and then there is a turning off on the... Sorry, I can't tell my left from my right. From the right, we don't want to go down there.
Okay.
Big old skull and crossbones. So, and then we just keep going forward, and there's a little bridge
Okay.
Cool.
with sharks in the river,
Right.
so be careful about that.
Blue leading the way is like just stealth. She
Okay.
is black armor. She has advantage to stealth because it's darkish. She's gonna say to Rothgon, "I like the light, but can we bring it
It's
down a
dark
little
in
bit
it.
so
You're
it's
fine.
dim?"
You're fine.
You can dim it.
Rules.
So how close are you? You all in like next to each other?
I'd say we're in tight formation, aren't we?
Oh,
not.
yeah, we're all
yeah,
smashed
we're
together.
tight.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Rothgon's at the very back though, because he's relaying useful information to Morn and Flyte, obviously quietly from what he's learning from the front. He's
Okay.
still attached to Oriana psychically.
Okay. So once you get exactly into the middle of these statues, their swords just swipe
Oh fuck.
Nice.
at you all. Nice. So
How? What's the width of this corridor?
5 foot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
So blue, does a 19 hit?
No.
That won't hit either then. Oh, sorry, Rothgon, that's a nat 20.
With an AC of 20.
Oh, no.
Oh.
So you're going to take 14 slashing damage.
Yeah.
And can you do me a Constitution saving throw?
+3 because of Morn. That's only 16.
Okay, yeah, you're fine.
I'm fine. I'm not fine. 5 hit points left.
Oriana,
Level
you,
5.
you take 20. Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 14.
Yep, sorry, I'm just doing maths in my head. Yep.
And does a 20 hit? Yes. Take another 14. Do 2 Constitution saving throws.
Cool. What was it, 14 did you say?
Damage.
14 damage?
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain's just not...
Twice.
Yeah, it was a second. Yeah, okay, cool. And 2 con saves.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one's a 10 and the other's a 16.
You're next to me.
One's a 13 and the other one's 19.
Always nice to have a paladin. Morn. 20 hit?
20 does hit, strangely enough.
Okay. And that's a 21 to hit. So you take 28 slashing damage. Obviously, you can take 6 off of that. And can you do me 2 Constitution saving throws, please?
So hang on, let me write that down. So that's 22 damage, and I need to do 2 con saves. Ooh, interesting. Okay.
Oh god.
So that con save is a 14. That one is that's a dirty 20.
Does a 22 hit Flyte?
Can we use shield in this?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Then yeah, so it will, and then last second it just bounces off a shimmering light on her shoulder. So no, now her AC's 23.
That is 23 on the nose.
So that bites through the layer of shield and hits her.
14 and do me a
Con
con
save?
save.
Oh god, no, that's a fail.
What is it?
It's 5.
Plus 3 for Morn?
It's 8 then.
Oh yeah, 8's going to tip it, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. So how much was the piercing damage to start, or the slashing damage to start with?
That was 14.
That was 14. Damn.
Okay. You all turn around to see Flyte starting to turn to stone.
Heck.
And with that,
No! I was... Okay, but remember at the beginning of the next episode that I can use Sentinel.
okay, you can use Sentinel.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Wow.
and we'll leave it there.
That's a good point to leave it on.
No.
See, this is when I should have used stone skin.
Yeah.
Or shield.
Or
I
shield.
even heard Steven say shield.
I was doing this motion next. I was like, shield.
Yeah, I'm
You
not
guys
taking
could
any
talk
notice.
amongst
Oh
of
my
that.
yourselves for a couple of
goodness.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's so
we're
good.
trying not to be too what's the word?
Metagaming.
Metagamey.
No, this is.
If the
like
cameras
it.
picked it up, then I
I
deny it.
realised as well, I've still got inspiration from fucking ages
I was
ago.
saying,
Could have used that to re-roll a Constitution saving throw.
The tension's too much, isn't it?
Oh
That's the problem.
man, I need to use that inspiration.
there'll be a time to use it.
Yeah,
Can
save
use
it
it on
for when
death
we're
saves.
fighting
That's probably what I
Vidbag.
need to save it for.
Might be.
Oh my godness, my godness.
So
I'll be lucky if I
how
get
many hit points are you on?
I'm on 52.
Oh, you're doing well.
Yeah.
5.
21.
Flyte?
It's about 14, 15.
Ooh.
And if I take a hit greater than 20, just be dead. No saving throws.
All right,
I'm just
Stephen.
putting
All
that
right,
out there.
Stephen. I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Okay.
Blue's what? The fucking beast?
Yeah,
what's
you're
the word?
the-
The tank at the
Oh, I
front.
don't know what's Morn got. Hit points.
Hit points, why is 52?
Oh.
Oh, snap!
Yeah.
Please.
Remember,
Me
right?
and Stephen level up yet? Oh, and Luke, sorry.
I actually would. I would need 5 levels.
I think who
It's
did the
me.
recap?
I did the
Yeah.
recap.
Oh, there you go.
I did the recap. It's a very special episode because obviously we're in the sewer, and this week's madrigal has been inspired by my favourite sewer dwelling animals. So whatever you do this week, just make sure that you go out into the world and roll the damn dice. Are you ready? Blue Flyte, Morn and Tiefling Corner. Blue Flyte, Moon and Tiefling Corner. Blue Flyte, Morn and Tiefling Corner. Heroes that are half wits in a sewer. Bye guys.
Bye.
Hi, I'm just going to take a moment today to talk to you about the amazing artwork that Holly does for us at Roll the Damn Dice. So if we take a look at Janaeus, I really love the sort of Greco-Roman theme going on, that's so my vibe. Or if we take a look at Rothgon, I love the attention to detail with the little tabs in his spellbook, way more organised than I'll ever be. Or Lahan, who the amazing intricate tattoo work, which that is tattoo goals. So if you want to see more of Holly's work, why not head over to her Twitter or her Twitch at HollyHammerArt, or we will put a card in our description box where you can see about getting your own commission done. Do it, it's totally worth it.